It's a Christmas tree.
What is that?
That's a Christmas tree. That's an ornament.
What is that? Good job, honey.
Is it beautiful? Good morning. It is Vlogmas day 2. We're just gonna go head out to the store. Probably head to Trader Joe's. Just want to pick up a couple things for Mike's lunches and some more produce for around the house. But other than that, I'm pretty stocked up. So anyway, I will see you when I get back. And if I get anything good, maybe we'll do a little mini haul. All right, we just got back from Trader Joe's and I just have a quick little haul for you guys. So we got their asparagus here. I really mainly just got produce because my freezer's already full with meat and dairy and all that we need, breads. So I just really wanted to replenish our produce. So I got some asparagus there, some spring mix. I really like getting this here. It seems to be one of the cheapest around besides Costco, and it's already washed, which I really love. But the Costco thing is so hard to go through before it goes bad. I have these diced onions. Normally I keep these in the freezer, so it's really easy to just put them in meals, but our freezers are really full right now, so I just picked up some of that, so it's nice and easy. I got organic Fuji apples there. For the most part, you pay per item instead of per pound, so it's 79 cents an apple, which isn't bad for organic. Normally I'll just buy their bag that's already done, and it comes out to like $1.50 a pound. Got these mandarins. Sometimes Kennedy likes them, sometimes she doesn't, but it's worth having. Some bananas too. They were only 19 cents each. And then we've been searching for the best salsa for a really long time. This seems to be Mike's favorite store-bought salsa so far. So replenished some of that. I got him some iceberg lettuce because he likes that on his sandwiches. Beef and broccoli we'll probably do tomorrow night with some rice. Make it nice and easy. And then just some red onions, again, for his sandwiches for work. I made this cornbread for Mike for Thanksgiving because he really has been telling me that he wants cornbread, and he loved it. So I got another box so that we can have some with chili sometime soon. Then I just got these cereal bars. They have a few different flavors there, but we busted into those on the way home. Kennedy really likes those. And this sounded really good. Just garlic and cheese breadsticks that you just heat up in the oven for just a couple minutes. But we will check in with you guys later. I'm gonna go put these all away. All right guys, so groceries are put away. Kennedy is fed and upstairs taking a nap. And we just got some packages in from that Black Friday shopping. So I'm excited to show you nursing bras that I got, and then the double stroller that I ended up going with. So those both came, they're here, and I'm gonna try to unbox them for you, and then Mike will probably have to put the stroller together tonight. And I totally forgot this pillow that I got at Costco this year. I had left it upstairs, but it was only $9.99. I think it's really cute. Okay, so my stroller came in, and I decided after many hours of research to go with the Joovy Qool. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. So we had a Graco with Kennedy. We actually found one that we really loved. Not a lot of complaints about it, but obviously it wasn't going to last for expanding our family. So this one has a second seat add-on. So I got the base stroller, I got the second seat, I got the adapters, I got the infant car seat adapter as well because she'll be staying in that for a while. Kennedy was born with something where she basically just has hypotonia. So she has a hard time when she was little, like holding up her head. So she couldn't sit in a grocery cart until she was like 7 months old. So we really kept her in an infant car seat a lot, and I would use the stroller when I would grocery shop because she couldn't sit up on her own or hold her head up quite as early as some other babies. It's just a huge head. So I'm just expecting this baby to be the same, but who knows, we'll see. So I got the infant car seat adapter, and the accessories I got 2 snack trays. I know I'll need one eventually. For new baby, and then I got the parent organizer too, so we'll see how that works with my Yeti water bottle. I don't know if it'll fit this big guy in there. This fits in most cup holders, which I love, like in the car. I never have a problem getting it in because it's thinner down here, so I'm hoping it'll work. but it's kind of heavy too, and I heard these ones, since they attach with Velcro, sometimes aren't the sturdiest, so we'll have to see how that goes. So things that were really important to me. Configurations. So I wanted one that was modular and tandem. So instead of side by side, I want to be able to fit through places pretty easily. So I wanted tandem, and I wanted it to be modular where they can have lots of different configurations. And I looked at a lot of different strollers, and one of my top strollers on the list didn't have the configuration that I wanted. And that ended up being a deal breaker for me. So I want my baby in her infant car seat to be facing me, and I want the toddler to be facing out towards the world. And there were a couple double strollers where the only way that you could have the infant car seat up here was with the toddler underneath facing up towards the car seat. And I knew that for 6 months, give or take, that my toddler would not be very happy staring at that instead of looking out and seeing the world. She loves to wave to everyone in the grocery store. It's really cute. And on a good day, she'll get a lot of waves back. So it's really sweet. But you would be surprised how many people totally leave her hanging and just look at her and don't wave back to her. I'm like, she's only 1.5. She just learned she really likes to wave and say hi to people and smile. Can't you just smile back or wave at people these days? Okay, so configuration was important. So this one has it where I can have baby facing me, and I can have Kennedy facing out towards the world. And there's a whole bunch of different configurations. They can face each other eventually when they're both in the regular seats. There's tons. And I love that there's the option, if we were to choose, to add a third seat to it. So it would go on the back of the stroller, like down by the basket. There's a little seat for a third kid. So if we have a third one shortly after this, which I'm not so sure, we'll see, it's all God's hands, not ours, then if it's a tired day and Kennedy doesn't want to walk by my side, she has that option. So that's pretty neat. What else was important? When you're shopping for double strollers, also check weight limits. So there are certain strollers where the seat that it comes with has a certain weight limit, and then the second seat has a different weight limit, and it will only work for until they're 35 pounds. And so you just grew out of that field more faster, because Kennedy is like top, like 99th percentile in everything. She just slimmed down in weight, but every month that we went to the doctors before that, she was 99th percentile in height, weight, and head circumference. So she's a big girl. So this one has, I believe it's a 55-pound capacity for both seats, which is a really big deal to me since these girls are going to be growing around the same time frame. I want this to last as long as possible. It has a really big basket. That was important to me too, because I like to go grocery shopping with my stroller. The only time that I don't really is Costco, probably, which I don't see taking on Costco for quite some time with both these little ones. So that will probably be I don't know, maybe we'll see if Mike can juggle both of them when Mama goes to Costco. But I don't know, with breastfeeding, I remember that was such a big ordeal to go to Costco and then find a place to breastfeed, because she was just so frequently eating, and I'd be breastfeeding in the car, and then she'd get grumpy again when we were in there, and I'd breastfeed her again and try to find a place to sit before, that was before I gave her bottle. So those were the stressful days. I'm pretty excited. I hear the canopy goes down really well. It's easy to clean. The brakes, I think the brakes passed the flip-flop test. I hope so, because that was another one that was important to me. I originally wanted one with the handbrake. I talked myself out of that. So I'm hoping the brakes on this don't hurt me. Like my Graco one, it's really hard for me to unbrake it. It like hurts my stomach really bad. My ab muscles that I am lacking. And then folding it, that was the one thing that I'm missing from this. So I wanted one that folds to stand. And this one doesn't, but I've seen people fold it and it does look super easy, and it does look like I'm gonna be able to get it in the back of my car just fine. I will have to take at least one seat off, and I think the other seat needs to go in the middle. I might just end up taking both seats off and then just folding the frame. I have a pretty big trunk until we open up the third row, and then my trunk's gonna shrink, but I'll probably just open one seat on the third row, so I'm still gonna have room. And that won't be until next baby, so let's not worry about that yet. So I hear it runs really smooth, and I'm excited to see. I'm a little nervous now about the brakes now that I'm mentioning it, because I don't quite remember how the brake works. So I was gonna order from their website because they have an exclusive where the second seat and adapters come with the first seat, for a discounted price. So I was thinking about doing that, and I waited till Black Friday, and sure enough, they had a 15% off. So I kind of added everything to my cart, found out that number, and that seemed like the best way to go. But Bye Bye Baby was having a great deal too. And it seemed like Bye Bye Baby was going to be more. So I was going to go directly on Joovy's website. However, I played around a little bit on Bye Bye Baby. I did 2 separate orders because they were running a special for Black Friday, which is you get a $100 credit if you spend $300. And the stroller with all the accessories, it was in the $600 range. I would say between $600 and $700 to get everything. And there were a few other things that I had to get on Bye Bye Baby that I didn't end up getting at Target. And there was 20% off one item, which they almost always have a coupon for that. It'll expire and then within like a week or something. I'm not sure how long their coupon cycles are, but it seems like I always get a new coupon very shortly after the other one expired. But you can't double up on certain coupons. So they were offering $100 off of $500. They were offering 20% off one item, and they were offering 15% off your total. So I tried to do the 20% off one item and the $100 off $500, and it said that it would not work with my cart. It said that after I did the 20% off, I no longer qualified. I didn't have enough in my cart to get $100 off $500, even though I did. So maybe some things didn't count towards that. So I was a little frustrated there. It's like, okay, and I know you can't do total coupon purchases together. So by that I mean you can't do 15% off your total purchase and $100 off a $500 purchase because they encompass your whole total. Whereas the 20% item is off one item. So that one you can combine with either one. So what I ended up doing was I split my order, and I got 20% off the second seat because that was the second most expensive thing. And then 15% off the rest of the cart. So I did all the accessories with there and the other couple things that I had to buy, like the bassinet sheets and stuff like that. So I got 15% off that whole order plus the 20% off this, and it still ended up being like $311 or something like that. So I got the $100 credit for next time. And I used Rakuten, which was, I don't remember how much they were offering during Black Friday. It made I think it was 6% cash back. So I was getting 6% cash back with Rakuten. And then in my other order, this was $4.99 for the main stroller. So I added something really small else that I needed that was just a few bucks. And then I used the $100 off of the $500, which was perfect because then that one was still over $300, and I got another $100 credit for spending $300. So soon in my Bye Bye Baby account, I will have $200 to spend, which is great because I still need a convertible car seat. I have the infant one, we don't have the convertible one yet. And then I will need the crib mattress, which I'm still deciding where I want to get that from. So it may be Bye Bye Baby, it might not be, but I know that that $200 will come in handy. And then I got 6% cash back on that order as well. So when I totaled it all out, it did end up being cheaper than Joovy's website, and I feel like I got a really good deal on it. I'll have to find the total for you. I want to say it was around $650 with all the accessories, but I'm not exactly certain. Depends on the deals that you get, but definitely shop around. I've seen it on Target for discount. I've seen it on Joovy's website, Bye Bye Baby. So there's a few different options there. I'm going to go ahead and unbox these. I just want to kind of see the quality. I probably won't attempt to put it together. I'll probably wait for Mike to do that with my big old belly in the way, but who knows, we'll see. Okay, so it looks like in the parent organizer there is a zipper compartment. There's just the middle, and then there's 2 mesh pockets on the inside, 2 cup holders on the inside, and then on the outside there's 3 mesh compartments, 2 small and 1 big. Okay, so the Yeti does fit. So now we'll just have to see if the weight will be able to bear it without tipping it over. I'm a weirdo and I keep all of my manuals and I sort them. Now it's having to go back to because I actually read manuals before I use things. I like to know the rules. Okay, you can see the configurations for this stroller are endless. You just pop that off, and then this is dishwasher safe, which is awesome. Okay, these are just the front adapters so that we can add the second seat. If for any reason this does not fit where I can face Kennedy out while this is in, I will be returning the whole stroller. One thing that I did see other people talking about that have this stroller is this part down here where their feet go. They're climbing up on it and it's snowy or their feet are dirty for another reason that it's really easy to wipe clean. Ooh, I do like the fabric of the canopy though. And I'll be seeing the canopy a lot more than the seats themselves, so. It's like a legging material. Alright, time for the big guy. It smells like a new car. One thing I read it on the negative side is that it can scratch easily. So I've seen a couple take it, a couple people like hold it and put it in their car without dragging it on the ground, and I'm hoping that will prevent that from happening. Oh, so what I was saying earlier is that it ended up being around $650. That's not including the $200 cash back from Bye Bye Baby that I'm gonna get, or the cash back from Rakuten. $650 out of pocket with reimbursements coming later. I don't like when people count that as $450 because I would rather count that extra $200 when I'm actually using it. As in, this car seat was normally $350 and I got it for $150 because I had $200. Sometimes I see people using that twice, saying, well, I got the stroller for $650 minus the $200 I got cash back, so that's $450, and then going out and buying the car seat and then saying, oh yeah, it's only like $350, but I had that $200 cash back, so it was only $150. Don't double count your discounts. Another thing that drives me insane with people talking about discounts are saying, oh, your final price is this because you get this back in Kohl's Cash or something like that. So it really ends up only being this much. Well, you have to spend more money in order to use that. So say it's $10 and you get $5 back in Kohl's Cash. So you're spending $10. So it's not a 50% discount because you're not getting $10 minus $5 off that purchase. You're spending your $10, you're getting $5 back, you're spending another $5 on something that ends up being free. So you're spending 15 minus 5. So really it's a 33% discount. Just something that drives me crazy. Make sure you fill out your recall forms. You never know. And you won't know unless you let them know. And we'll see how this thing turns too, because I'm used to more of a jogger style with my breakout. I'm not used to 4 wheels. I've heard that can be a harder experience turning, especially with this thing. How heavy it's going to be after both kiddos are inside. Which ones are the prettiest? You like that one? Oh, you found one of Mommy and Daddy? So we went to Dirk Bentley concert together. Where are we going? Guess what? Daddy's home.
Let's try this thing out. What do you say? We'll try it out. It's smooth. Watch out, Maggie! Let's see how it crashes. Let's test this thing out like Dwight. Pretty good break. Ready? 1. Watch out, Maggie. Go get out of the way, Maggie. 3. Go! Wow! Wow!
What do you think, baby girl? Should we keep it?
It runs nice. It's pretty smooth.
All right, we just finished dinner. We just had some beef and broccoli from Trader Joe's over rice, which was nice and easy, but we're gonna go test out the new stroller now. I think Kennedy likes it. It's big. It's nice and big. So let's see how it works. And the Yeti does fit just fine. So we're good for now. Hey guys, so as you saw, we put together, I was able actually to put together most of the stroller while Kennedy was still sleeping. And then Mike helped me when he got home. He put the adapters on. I just wanted to make sure that our infant car seat fit with Kennedy facing outwards, just in case, because that was really important to me. And it did, so we took it on a walk. And the braking mechanism I like so much more than my other one too, because my single car seat, it's a push down with one foot. Actually, it's on both sides, so you can push with either foot. Push down, and then to lift it back up, you use your foot. And it just hurts so much of my ab strength to get it like all the way back up. I know that sounds weird, but I have a hard time tapping my foot, so maybe something's wrong with my leg. I don't know. So I always have a really hard time unlocking it, especially since I wear flip-flops so much. But this one, I did it barefoot and I did it in tennis shoes. Even the tennis shoes are hard in the other one. But it's the same thing where you push it down, but it's just on one side. But then when you kick it back up, it's kind of spring-loaded. So once you do it, it kind of finishes the rest of the work for you once it knows what you're doing. And that was a big concern of mine. So literally the only thing I haven't tested out is folding the stroller. But I'm really excited. We really like it. It rode really well around the neighborhood. We don't have a particularly gravelly neighborhood. So I can't say how it does on different terrains, but for just around the neighborhood, it worked pretty darn well. So we are very excited, very happy for that. I'm gonna clean up dinner, get to editing some videos. Mike's giving Kennedy a bath for me. He's awesome. So we're gonna end it right here. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
It's a good stroller.
Do you know how many times I said cool when I was opening it? I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.